It's on?
This is the old one.
Nope, I don't want the old one.
It's not refreshing.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome from Escondido High School for today's. Why are we a light? Why are we a dark screen? All right, folks, do we still have a dark screen? Okay, these folks say they can see him, but you can't. So delete. Can you call Park? Oh, I have Parker's phone. We have a flag on the play. And it'll be false start. We have one calling false start, one calling offsides. There we go. They're going to call encroachment on the defense. Hilltop will get extra yardage on that. Running play for Hilltop, and he keeps going over the first down marker into the Cougars territory down to about the 40-yard line there. We don't have the roster.
You don't have a roster either? Okay.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, if you're joining us, we're in the second quarter. Score is 0-0. The Lancers are in white on the right side of your screen. Cougars are in black on the left side of your screen. Hilltop is second down and about 15. That's Mondragon, Hilltop's quarterback. Rolls out to his left side. Gets the pass off incomplete. It'll bring up 3rd down and 15 for the Lancers. Mondragon back, dumps it over the middle. Deep in the backfield. Hilltop has some room. That's number 5. Gets out to about the 31-yard line, and the Lancers pick up the 1st down on a big 3rd down gain.
They went in there, we all looked.
No papers in the back. Okay.
They're like certificates.
Okay. Okay, I can't hear you. Parker, how come I can't hear anybody on your phone? She was on speaker and you couldn't even hear her. Katie, I can't send you, first of all, I can't send you anything because I'm filming a game, but secondly, I don't know what video you're talking about. But there's no sound coming out of this phone. It's Parker's phone. Okay, bye. Yeah. Thank you. Here we go. Lancers are looking about a 3rd down and 16. And we have another timeout for the Lancers. All right, Hilltop was looking at 4th down and about 16. That'll be 4th down and about 21 after they walk off this false start. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Hilltop's looking at a 4th down and long. Lancer punter took a while to just sit there and watch everybody. Nets it off and goes into the end zone where the Cougars will restart after the touchback on their own 20-yard line. Holding against Eastlake. Sorry, Escondido. It'll be Escondido's ball. All right, after the holding call, Escondido will have the ball. It'll be 1st and 10 from their own 10-yard line. And here we go. Escondido 1st and 10 from their own 10. We have a 0-0 score, 5:37 remaining in the first half. And off to number 2. He hits off to the right side and picks up about 5 yards on that run. It'll be 2nd down and 5 for the Cougars. Here we go. Handoff again to the left side. That's number 2, weaving his way. Picks up another 2 yards on the play. Will bring up 3rd down and 3 for the Cougars. And handoff gets it over the first down marker. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Cougars at the 11-yard line. 4:12 remaining in the first half. First 10 Cougars in the I formation. 2 receivers at the bottom of your screen. Quarterback looks to pass. Slant over the middle. Thrown a little short. Incomplete. Will bring up 2nd and 10. Handoff to number 2 here, the short side of the screen. Finds a little room. Finally taken down by number 16 of the Lancers. He gets up to the 28-yard line. It'll be 3rd down and 3 for the Cougars. Gets about a yard on the play. We'll bring up 4th down and 2. Lancers defense, nice job right there. I formation. Receivers at the top and bottom of your screen. Trying to draw them off sides. And they'll call. And we have a flag on one side of the screen for delay of game, and we have the official on the other side calling a timeout. 2:04 remaining in the first half of a 0-0 game. Okay, coming out of the timeout, it is 4th down and 2. Cougars are going to elect to go for it. Handoff right up the middle, and the Lancers are there to stop it for a loss. They'll drop it back 1 yard. Hilltop will take over with great field possession. It'll be 1st down and 10 for the Lancers on the Cougars' 28-yard line. Lancers with a new quarterback in this time. We have a handoff to the right side. Gain of 2 yards on the play. We'll bring up 2nd down and 8 for the Lancers. We're unable to call the names of the players, ladies and gentlemen. Hilltop was not ready for a roster at the time, and the Cougars does not have their roster online available. We will have both rosters for the varsity game ready to go, and we'll correct this to make sure we have rosters available for next week. Quick pass, just behind the receiver. Had an open space there. It'll bring up 3rd down and 8 for the Lancers. Nice spiral by the young quarterback. Just behind though. Good rush by the Cougars. Rush the quarterback, incomplete pass will bring up 4th and 8 for the Lancers. And we will have a timeout on the field called for by the Lancers, with 58 seconds remaining in the first half of the scoreless game. Here we go. Hilltop looking at 4th down and 8. Pass. Little wobbly, little short, but catchable. In and out of the arms of the intended receiver at around the 10-yard line. Hilltop will lose downs, and it'll be Escondido's 1st down on their own 27. Cougars in the I formation, receivers at the top and bottom of your screen. Hand off to number 2. That's their go-to running back. Takes it up the left side, gets a 1st down and about a yard more. They're going to call him out of bounds, actually, right at that 1st down marker, just shy of it. It'll be 2nd down and a goal to go. 1 to go. 45 seconds remaining in the half. The Cougars with 2 receivers at the bottom of your screen. I formation in the backfield. Rolls out, incomplete pass. Out of bounds. That'll stop the clock with 39 seconds. It'll also bring up 3rd down and 1. Right up the gut, gets the 1st down, a little more to the 40-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10. The clock stops with about 36 seconds. And a timeout for Escondido. Both coaches are not afraid to use their timeouts in this first half. Here we go, 1st down and 10 for the Cougars. 3 receivers to the bottom of your screen. He's looking over the middle. Wide open, man, complete to the Lancers' 45-yard line. That's a 15-yard gain. Another 1st down stops the clock. And in high school football, they're going to run it. Brand new rule this year. As soon as that ball's set, it's in play. And quarterback goes ahead and spikes the ball to stop the clock. That'll bring up 2nd down and 10 with 20 seconds remaining in the first half. Okay, here we go. Cougars, 3 receivers to the top of your screen. Running back in the backfield. Quarterback under center. Pass is complete, and ball's on the ground. And the Lancers are on top of it. We're going to see if, yes, they called it a complete and fumble. Lancers recover with 12 seconds remaining in the half of a scoreless first half. Hilltop will have it 1st and 10 on their own 45-yard line. All right, the ever-changing quarterback position of the Lancers. In comes number 4. Oh, gets hit as he throws the ball. Pass is incomplete. We'll bring up 2nd down and 10. 7 seconds remaining in the first half. This will probably be the final play of the half. Now, I know they're switching off quarterbacks every series. This might have been a good series for the other quarterback. This one has more experience. The other one does have a stronger arm. And gentleman takes the knee. That will end the first half with the score. Hilltop 0, Escondido 0. We'll go ahead and pan in on the scoreboard there. And we'll have a 15-minute half, and we will be back at the end of halftime. All right, ladies and gentlemen, coming out of the second half. First play from scrimmage for the Lancers. Pass to the left side. Gets back to the line of scrimmage. They have a false start versus the Lancers. That'll drop them 5 yards. It'll remain second down. It will be second down and 5. Okay, here we go. Lancers, shotgun position, running back just to the side. 2 runners to the top of your screen. 1 at the bottom. Handoff straight up the middle. Picks up some positive yards. Gets to about the 40-yard line. It'll bring up third down and 12 for the Lancers. Here we go, 3rd and 12. Quarterback keeps the ball, and he goes down for a loss. It'll be 4th down and 17 for the Lancers. Hilltop bringing their punter, number 8, on. He's had some nice boots already in the game. If he keeps it up, he might be challenging for the varsity punting position based on the distance of his punts so far. There it is, and as I say that, as a lousy punt, does not get all of it. Goes down to the 42-yard line of Escondido, where they will start with the ball. First down with 6:42 remaining in the third quarter. Here we go. Cougars first and 10 from their own 47-yard line. Hand off to number 2. He has been their offense, and he has broken free, and look at that speed. Ladies and gentlemen, he is off into the end zone in a blink of an eye. Touchdown, Escondido. And with that 58-yard touchdown run, the Cougars are set to go for the point after. It's up. It's right down the middle, and it is good. And the Cougars make a statement with the first offensive series of the second half. Get on the board, break the 0-0 lock, and it is 7-0 Escondido. Here we go, number 10 for the Cougars, ready to kick off. And little pooch kick, that's going out of bounds to the near side. Got a little too much on that. Okay, it'll be first and 10 for the Lancers on their own 40-yard line. Handoff up the middle. Gets positive yards. Moves the ball to the 46-yard line. That'll bring up second down and 6 for the Lancers. Here we go, 2nd down and 6 for the Lancers. Ball is on the 45-yard line. Hilltop is in white. Gets about a yard on the play. Will bring up 3rd down and 5 for the Lancers. Here we go. Quarterback set to pass over the head of the intended receiver. It'll be 4th down and 5 for the Lancers on their own 47-yard line. Quarterback with the keeper. He's moving forward. Ball's on the ground. Fumbles it as he goes down. And Escondido recovers right at their own 48-yard line. Here we go. Handoff to the near side. And number 2 breaks one tackle, gets through, picks up a few yards, about 3 yards on the play. It'll be 3rd down and 21 yards to go. Or 3rd down and 18, excuse me. 3rd down and 18 for the Cougars on their own 41-yard line. Cougars quick pass to the outside. Intercepted by the Lancers, and he has an open run all the way. And there's a little block at the end, and that gets him through. Pick 6, Hilltop! Did you notice some of those defensive players, instead of raising their hand for great job, number 1, they should have been blocking. That young man for the Lancers had to come all the way over and hit that touchdown-saving block. Nice awareness by his part. And here we go. Lancers are within 1 with 3 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Lancers are taking their sweet time to get out on the field, and they do not have enough players. They're about to get a penalty to delay a game. There is a lot of confusion on that sideline. Nobody knows what to do. And it looks like they're going to go for the kick, but they better hurry up. They don't even... The play setter doesn't even know where to put the plaid down. The kicking tee. Might not have been something they've practiced too much. There's only 9 players on the field. But he gets it off, and it's good. Line drive just over the bar for the extra point. That is definitely something they're going to need to work on, is their special teams. Okay, so with 3 minutes remaining in the third quarter, Hilltop on that interception for the touchdown pick 6. Ties it up, and we're going into our next kick. Let's see how the Lancer kicker does here. All right, ladies and gentlemen, if you're just joining us here from Escondido, we are in the third quarter with 3 minutes remaining. A score tied at Escondido 7, Hilltop 7. Hilltop's ready for the kickoff. Hilltop is in the white on the right side of your screen. Escondido is in the dark on your left side. If you're a Hilltop fan and you're joining us for the first time, we encourage you to hit subscribe on your button there. We need to keep our numbers above 1,000 so we can continue bringing to you live play-by-play sports from here at Hilltop. Kickoff down to about the 28, and the ball's loose! There is a scramble for the ball. And Escondido comes up with it. And they will have first and 10 from their own 20-yard line. Escondido has shown signs of greatness so far today. Their number 2 running back is electric. Every time he gets the ball, he is on the verge of a breakout run. You saw one earlier where he took it 58 yards up the left side into the end zone, and nobody was near him. Here we go. Escondido, first and 10 from their own 20-yard line. 2 receivers at the bottom of your screen. I formation in the backfield. Hand off to number 2. He's looking. He's breaking 1 tackle. He gets about a yard on the play. And we'll bring up a 2nd down and 9 for the Cougars. All right, here we go. Receivers at the top and bottom of your screen. I formation once again. Quarterback under center for the Cougars. 2nd down and 9. Handoff once again to the number 2. Goes to the left, cuts in the center, and picks up the first down. Nice run once again. It'll be 1st and 10 from the Cougars' 31-yard line. 2:06 remaining in the third quarter. Split wide receivers, top and bottom of your screen. I formation once again. Quarterback's going to roll out. Quarterback's going to tuck it and take it himself. Over the first down marker and on to the 48-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Cougars. And they're moving downfield, but the clock is also kicking. 1:30 remaining in the third quarter. Ball's on the ground. Quarterback drops it. And the Lancers are there to bring him down. It'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. It'll bring up 2nd down and 14 for the Cougars as the clock ticks down to 45 seconds. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, if you're just joining us, welcome to the play-by-play broadcast on Hilltop Athletics on the YouTube channel. If you're a Hilltop fan, we do encourage you to go ahead and subscribe to this. Keep our numbers above 1,000, and we can continue doing play-by-plays and filming live events from Hilltop throughout the year. Handoff. Nope, quarterback's going to keep it. He's throwing it. A little duck ball in the air. I think the Lancers got away there. Little holding of the receiver. Don't see a flag on the play, and we'll go ahead and bring up 3rd down and 14 for the Cougars. Clock is stopped at 13 seconds. Two receivers at the bottom of your screen. I formation. Quarterback under center. Fakes handoff. Quarterback rolls out. He's throwing down the field. A man wide open. And the pass is complete. Brings it in and gets down to the Lancers' 24-yard line for a 1st down. That man got past his cornerback and was wide open. And with that reception, Cougars will have 1st down deep in Lancers territory on the 24-yard line, and that is the end of the third quarter. It is tied 7-7. And we'll leave it here until the quarter ends. Okay, here we go. Coming out of the break from the third quarter. Cougars ball. Cougars ball on the Lancers 24 after that long completion. Cougars will be first and 10, Lancers 24. Game is tied 7-7. We are now starting the fourth quarter. Cougars are on the left side of your screen in black, Lancers in white on the right side, left side of your screen, Cougars on the right. And now, and a nice tackle for a loss. That's a big loss on the play. So the Lancers number 3 in on that tackle. It'll bring up second down and 18 after that 8-yard tackle for a loss by the Lancers. Handoff to number 2. He's been electric. He's getting outside. He's picked up positive yards. There is a flag on the play. He picked up 12 yards on that run, but we'll see which direction that flag goes. He also looks a little hurt on the play. And with all injured players, we're going to go ahead and pan off the gentleman. We'll just keep it over here on the scoreboard. And the young man gets up on his own. He's going to sit in the cart. To be brought off the field. We'll go ahead and see which direction this flag goes in. It looks like it'll be against the offense because it'll remain second down. They're bringing the ball back. It'll be second down and 14 once again for the Cougars. They're in the I formation. 2 receivers at the bottom of your screen. Quarterback's looking to pass, and quarterback breaks away from a double rush. And he's brought down by number 6 here for the Lancers. Picks up a total of 3 yards on that play. Excuse me, they were second down and 24. It is now third down and 16. Picked up 8 yards on that play. Could have been another loss for about 6 to 8 yards. 2 Lancers in on him, wraps him up, but we're not able to bring him down. Nice job by the quarterback getting free there. Cougars receivers at the top and bottom of your screen. Quarterback under center, I formation. Hand off to number 5 in the backfield. Gets positive yards on the play. It'll end up being 4th down and 12 for the Cougars on the Lancers' 26-yard line. Cougars, 2 receivers at the top of your screen, 1 at the bottom. We got 1 man in the backfield. Quarterback under center. They're 4th down and 12. They're set to pass. Pass up the right side. Interception, Hilltop. And that is just a defensive blunder right there. I know they want the interception. It's beautiful. It is fun. But all he had to do is knock it to the ground. Instead, he intercepts it, and in doing so, loses 11 yards on that play. But he can go home tonight and tell his family that young man had himself an interception. Here we go. Lancers coming onto the field. 7-7 tie. 6:59 remaining in the game. 1st and 10 from their own 11-yard line. Hilltop, 2 receivers at the top of your screen, 1 to the bottom. Quarterback in shotgun. He's going to roll out. Quick dump over the side, and the ball is complete and out of bounds. That might be the Lancers' first completion for positive yards today. Remember, their touchdown came on a pick 6 on the defensive side. They've had some positive yards from runs. Here we go. 2 receivers at the bottom of your screen, 1 at the top. Quarterback in shotgun. Running back right next to him. Here we go. Quarterback's looking to pass. He dumps over the middle again. Ball's complete. One-handed grab by number 7. He gets to the outside, gets the first down, breaks the corner, and gets up to about the 39-yard line. First down, Hilltop. And they're moving the ball up here on the 4th quarter with 6:42 remaining in the game. And there's a flag on the field, and that ball is coming back. Penalty versus the Lancers. The only positive about that was that play will build confidence, and it still will remain 2nd down. It'll be 2nd down and 16 for the Lancers. Here we go, Lancers, 2 receivers to the top of your screen. They're punched in tight with that sideline. 1 receiver to the bottom has a lot of room. And Lancers are going to try to hand off, and that went nowhere. Escondido had a tight, packed line right there, and we just ran right into the strength of their defense. 3rd down and 17, a 1-yard loss on the play. This series went very quickly from something looking positive to something definitely looking ugly right now. Okay, 3rd down and 17 for the Lancers. We're set 2 receivers to the bottom of your screen, 2 to the top, 4 receiving core. Quarterback in shotgun. Quarterback's looking only one way, has a great pass. And at the last second, great defensive play by the Cougars DB. As he's falling down, throws his hand at the last second and blocks it right before it goes into the hands of the Lancer receiver, who had nothing but open land ahead of him. Quarterback could have got a little underneath it and put that ball over the top. That receiver would have ran right onto it. Okay, here we go. 4th down. Lancers set to punt. Kicker is at the end zone, ready to go. He's going to have to get rid of this ball quickly. And once again, did not get a good punt. His first 2 punts were amazing. His last 2, not so well, but he got the luck of the Lancers there for that roll all the way down to the 50-yard line. That ball hit around the 31 and decided just to take a Lancer roll. Okay, we're at 5:14 remaining in the game. Cougars, good field position on the 50-yard line for 1st and 10. Okay, here we go. Handoff coming to the near side, looking to cut up, and he's brought down right away. That's number 44. He brings him down right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd down and... Nope, they're going to take a loss on that of 1 yard. It'll be 2nd down and 11. Okay, here we go. Cougars in the I formation. Handoff. And taken down right away. He will hit a yard on the play only because of the fall. We hit him about a yard deep. And nice long body extends out. Picks up about a yard. It'll be 3rd down and 9 for the Cougars. .402 and counting. 4 minutes remaining in the game. If you're just joining us, it is a tie game, 7-7. Cougars got their touchdown by a 58-yard electric run up the left side by number 2. Unfortunately, he's injured and out without a helmet now, sitting on the bench on the sideline. And that pass is incomplete. Hilltop got their touchdown on a pick 6 on defense. Intercepted about the 30-yard line of the Cougar side and takes it all the way into the end zone. We find ourselves here, 4th down and 9 on about the 50-yard line. We'll have a timeout on the field for the Cougars. Here we go, coming out of the timeout. Cougars are looking at 4th down and a long 9. They are in special teams punting formation. And he's going to let loose with that ball. And Lancers jump on that ball. Not a great punt. Gets down to about the 34-yard line of the Lancers. 16-yard punt on the play. Hilltop's looking at 3:32 remaining in the game with the score tied 7-7. 1st and 10 from their own 34. There you go. Lancers are set up. 2 receivers to the top of your screen, 1 to the bottom with a lot of room here at the bottom. Handoff. He's trying to pick a hole. He found a hole there. Number 7 gets there. Gets over the first down marker. He's up the left side. He does have blocking. And into the end zone for a touchdown. We're going to look on the field. And there are no flags that we see. That might go for 6 points for a touchdown. Great run by the Lancers. And once again, they might have got away with a little bit of holding there. I saw some jersey grabbing from behind by the Lancers, but no flags on the field. Hilltop takes the lead with 3:16 remaining in the game with a nice long run by number 7. And here we go, set for the point after. Well, we're not really set. Looks like we're missing a kicker. And unorganization once again by the Lancers. We'll call for a timeout. Go. Coming out of the timeout. The Lancers are going to choose to go for 2. Handoff to number 7. He's going to hit to the outside and into the end zone. 2-point conversion. Good for the Lancers. Nice sealed off blocking by the receiver on the outside left there to take care of that defender. And Lancers ladies and gentlemen, they're calling that back. They're going to call false start on the Lancers offense. A beautiful play for the Lancers, negated by some silliness and not thinking on the front line. False start. They're going to move the ball back 5 yards. And Lancers are going to elect to still go for the 2-point conversion. The old saying on the road, play to tie. That's a little offsides there by the Cougars. Cougars linebacker was into the line of the Lancers before the ball was even snapped. And that's probably happened 3 times today, ladies and gentlemen, and has not been called. However, the 2-point conversion is no good, and the Lancers have a 6-point lead. They're going to have to correct that scoreboard pretty soon. As I was saying, ladies and gentlemen, the old saying, go for the tie on the road, go for the win at home. Instead of going for the almost sure thing of the extra point, give them a 7-point lead. Lancers go for the 2. not successful after that false start. Having a little trouble at the scoreboard. Hilltop score keeps going up. It was 15, then 17. Now they got it right with 13. It's all right. We don't mind it when it's in favor of us. Now they're set. So the score is Hilltop 13, the Cougars 7. 3:16 remaining in the game. Hilltop set to kick off. This looks like a Coach Gritz formation. And kick gets down to about the 20. Good blow. Nice hit by the defensive special teams there. We'll get his number for you. Give him some love here on air. That's number 20 for the Lancers. Comes in strong, gets the hit. The Cougars will take over 1st and 10 with 3:11 remaining in the game, trailing by 6 on their own 33-yard line. Yep, number 20 is a linebacker for the Lancers. That gives you a little idea of how nice that hit was. Here we go. Cougars set with the receiver at top and bottom of your screen. They're in their run game, I formation. They've had success with their run game. Here's the pass. Quick pass across the middle, complete on the slant. And touchdown saving tackle by the Lancers, number 11. Unfortunately, on that slant, 3 Lancers ran into each other and blocked them, which gave the Cougars receiver the chance to get to that open territory outside. Okay, here we go. Cougars are threatening on the Lancers' 21-yard line. It is 1st and 10 with just under 3 minutes remaining in the game at 2:59. There we go. Cougars, 2 receivers at the top of your screen. 2 at the top. I formation. And the Lancers defense gets into the backfield for the tackle. Loss of 3 yards on the play will be 2nd down and 13. .235 and counting on the clock. Here we go. Cougars set with a receiver at the top and bottom of your screen. I formation, quarterback under center. Handoff. And he finds a little gap. Gets positive yards. Clock is still ticking. It is now 3rd down and 7. Little home field advantage on the clock. They keep stopping the clock even though the ball is in play, tackled. That clock should have kept going. They've added about 6-7 seconds on it. We'll see what happens as we get down to the end. And there's number 44 into the backfield for a big tackle for a loss. That'll drive them back. It'll be 4th down and 12 for the Cougars on the Lancers' 23-yard line. .56 seconds remaining. And we'll have a timeout on the field called for by the Cougars. If you're just joining us, ladies and gentlemen, we're down to the end. We have 48 seconds remaining in the game. Escondido is 7. Hilltop is 13, but Escondido is threatening. It is 4th down and 13 for the Cougars on the Lancers' 23-yard line. If you're just joining us and you're a Hilltop fan, we encourage you to hit the subscribe button on your broadcast. Help us keep our numbers over 1,000 so that we can continue live broadcasting of Hilltop events throughout the year. And here we go. Lancers can stop. The Lancers will have the ball with under 45 seconds remaining in the game and the 6-point lead. Going for a pass play. Here we go. Quarterback's going to hold it. And quarterback goes out of bounds. Well under the first down marker. He did pick up about 5 yards on the play. But with that play, the defense holds. The Lancers will take over on offense with 39 seconds remaining in the game. 2 kneel downs by the Lancers quarterback. And the game is in the books. All right, quarterback. Lancers bringing in their experienced quarterback. He is under center. Defense is strong right up in front of him. And he hikes and takes the knee. They're still waiting for the clock to run. And there it goes. And ladies and gentlemen, that is going to be a call on the game. The Lancers in their season opener. The Novice team takes the win over Escondido Cougars with the score Hilltop 13, Escondido 7. Recap of the scoring. Escondido's on the board first with a nice 58-yard run up the left side by number 2. Electric run in for the touchdown. Lancers come back on the very next defensive series and gets themselves a pick 6 into the end zone for the touchdown. Both extra points were good. And the final score for the Lancers was a nice run by number 7. Breaks through the middle, finds an opening, and takes it all the way down the left side for the touchdown. The 2-point conversion goes incomplete. And our final score, 13-7. All right, ladies and gentlemen, join us again at about 7 o'clock in 1 hour for the varsity kickoff. Thanks so much, and we will see you soon.